Hey everyone, I'm 64 here, and today we are here to continue Specter Land in Ape Escape for the Sony PlayStation. Now, we're here on part 2 of this whole level. Seriously, there's a reason. Oh yeah, and the thing is I haven't even mentioned the last part.
Hi-ya! What? Whoa! Huh? What? The castle's flying!
The castle really just lifted up like this. If I had a nickel for every time I've seen a game where the castle just flies upwards like this, I'd only have 2 nickels. Which, you know, naturally isn't a lot, but it's just really strange that this is something that happened more than once. Oh, frick. Okay. So that's why I get. So instead of making references here, let me just go ahead and get up here because there is an ape here for some reason. He had me on auto lock. We got aimbot here. Get over here. Can't even aim at me with some legitimacy. That's even worse. Let's see. Can I get in this cutscene real quick though? I was kind of hoping I could find a way in, but screw it. And yes, there is a reason beyond just the fact that the video was already over 20 minutes on the last part, that this is a 2-parter video, or a 2-parter section, just for this one level. For this part, we haven't even started the level yet. Like, we're in it, but we're not there yet. The level is actually about to start in just a couple seconds. When you hear it, you will hear it. Here we go. Now you hear the music. Now it's actually time to start. And also another thing. We don't even have half of the apes in this level. And we're not going to get them all because they decided to put one of them inside an unreachable device. You know, the same ones we've seen in Crumbling Castle and TV Tower. Look at that! They instantly get in! They don't even give me a chance! Okay, if I could fire one good stray shot, well, one good shot period, I should be able to. Oh, frick. Just use the homing missiles on the rest. Ah, but they move so fast. What? This is why you should have. This is why right there, you should have a stereo headset. Either stereo or surround sound. Honestly, both would actually do you wonders when it comes to actually playing. Like there's actual reasons for this. It's not just for the sake of clarity on the music, which anyone who's played Battle for Bikini Bottom can easily vouch for you that yes, the stereo to mono matters. It matters a lot. Wait, it didn't hit him off. It didn't lock in. Holy frick! I thought it was trying to crash right into me. Holy frick! It would actually, you know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of the whole section in Sonic Adventure, where it's like, after you beat the Egg Viper, he tries to go for, well, not even Egg Viper, Egg Genesis 2 in Sonic 06. Holy frick, I didn't even think about that. But good lord. Oh, they go far, far here. But yes, this is another one of those levels where we have to focus on Specter. But of course, it's best not to leave any of the remaining apes in this section. Oh, and there's one up there. See, I could go all the way around. All right, we're like 8 parts in this. I think the joke's been made already, or rather, been established. I think I'll just stop there because holy frick, this thing is powerful, and I really hope if you play this game, the PS1 version specifically, of course, that you use, or honestly any single player game, but if you play this, I want y'all to absolutely manipulate the games to the way you want to, because look at this, look at this. There's just so many things that I cannot do with the single player on this, where you have to go running around back and forth. It's not backtrack heavy, mind you. It's just that you have to follow such a specific path and hope that the game will allow you to go there. Whereas here, I don't have to hope. I'm gonna make the pathway for me. And if the game doesn't like it, that's too dang bad. I don't know, I just really like it when you can just do stuff like this. And the only consequence is if you end up messing it up or something like that. Like, imagine if this game had some type of cheat detection where it's like, if you try this after like 10 plus times or something, the game makes it where you basically, oh, I actually got him. The game makes it where you basically can't progress with like one section of a level. Like, don't shut out the level entirely and make you have to restart the level. That's the same as, that's basically the same as dying. But you know, any type of anti-cheat on that would be kind of funny. Now, unlike the other apes, this one has a freaking gun! He has a gun inside the cage, I mean. So the thing is that this, not only can he shoot the car, he can still shoot me! Wait, where the heck? How did you get up there? So basically, you have to make sure he's on surveillance, you don't stand still, and make sure that the car does not get blown off. So the thing is, if they know they can't get me in, if they, like, the apes know I can't get in there, so he doesn't have to worry about me. Wait, oh, frick. Oh my god, and he used invincibility frames, I'm so sick. Oh my god. Bro! Let my car live! Oh my god, he's not leaving! Gotcha! Holy frick! but now I believe I can actually get out of here, because there's actually what you're supposed to do with this is that you're supposed to go all the way down here. You're supposed to go down here under where this section is. Hit that switch with the stun club or whatever. Make your way all the way back with those little dash hoops, and then jump over there with doing that. But of course, because we use a slingback shooter, we could just skip all that. It once again, you guys know how the drill works. It's amazing. I even said I stopped doing this too, but I can't iterate this enough that if you do not do this, if you have such an issue with the game's access to like doing a lot of this stuff in terms of height, like verticality like this level actually, this is probably the perfect level to mention this. If you have an issue with this, or rather an issue with verticality yet you're not doing this, especially when it's well known and easy to execute, there's no excuse. I don't know what else to say to you though, because like there really is just no excuse. Like, how do you not do this? Get over here! And I'm pretty sure I've already missed like one ape down there, but let's see. Yep, bingo. I guess I could try getting them. You can back up. How many of these? There's 4 of them. What the frick? Well, no, there's 3, but I didn't see the 4th one yet. And they did it again. They just said, You know what? You know what? Part of me wants to believe that the reason they do this, despite them having literal guns, is that they could be out of ammo. But the thing is, I can't even argue that, because like, they will swing your arms if you get too close and you don't even attempt to swing the time that. They would still try to at least run or something. I get being cornered is one thing. I don't know what the heck I was leaning on. Being cornered is one thing. Being cornered while clearly armed, I don't know. It's kind of weird, and it's not like they can't. Again, it's not like they can't use it, as we've seen throughout this entire playthrough. Oh frick! Oh, okay. As we've seen throughout the entire playthrough. Okay, we're on this section, huh? Anyway, this entire playthrough, we've seen them shoot me to oblivion, even to death, even. But now when they're in a corner, well, what am I supposed to do? I guess I'm screwed. That's basically what their mood is. I'm screwed. That's it. I'm captured. Like, look at this! Look at this! Look at how much room they have to at least move! Oh my god. Wait, how many more do I need? 3 more? Okay. I already know where I could get the remaining 2, and the one, of course, that's still locked off, but... Oh my god, you see what I'm talking about, though. Wait, hold on. Oh, frick! Yeah, okay. Like, I know this game is ridiculous. This game and pretty much the rest of the series is nothing short of ridiculous. But it's just the fact that out of every single thing we've seen on this game so far, Anyway, apparently, when you're stuck in a corner, you're basically screwed. That's their logic. I don't freaking know, man. Like, it's hilarious, but it's so goddamn sad to see, because, like, imagine if... Actually, you know what? I'm probably going to stop right there, because if I say something about that... Oh, you're just hiding in plain sight. Oh, that's how we're playing it. Get over here. Anyway. Sorry for that little outburst. It's just, I've never played a game where you're actively, wait, I got an idea, actually. If I could, let's see. Oh, there's an invisible wall. They knew. God dang it. But anyway, imagine that you go through this whole scenario. Someone is trying to. Oh God, I don't even know how I could say this without this being so awkward. This is the kind of situation this game puts me in. Didn't even shoot the last one in. Yeah, imagine if you're going through this whole thing. You're fighting in the middle of a battle. Any type of battle will do. It doesn't have to be bloody or anything like that. You go through this whole battle, but as soon as your opponent touches the corner, even when the weapon itself is fully armed, and it doesn't even need to be reloaded. It doesn't even need a reload. Just because they were in a corner, your opponent is like, oh, well, you know, GG's, I surrender, you know, waving a white flag and all that. Just because you're on a corner? My guy. Frick. You know what? Oh, frick. Okay, back up. Because I do need the cookies. I don't even know why I'm ranting about this. This is like the one thing you'd want to see happen in the game. It's just so silly, man. Like, I got nothing else. I'm burned. Because, like, well, I'm supposed to be talking about this whole section where you're going around capturing whatever apes you can, while also making sure you can get Specter. How many? Oh, I got all 10 Specter coins, too. Nice. I just don't get it. And maybe it's not something for me to get, but who knows. I'm probably not dead from this. Check it out.
What's wrong with you? I can't believe what a mess you made. You didn't have to blow everything apart. I told you the door would be open. I only wanted to talk to you. That's why I invited you in. So what do you think of my castle? Do you like it? This castle is the most powerful fortress ever constructed. It will be so easy to conquer the world. It really is perfect, isn't it?
What are you saying? Are you out of your mind? Just stop this crazy plan already.
Why don't you stop fighting me and join me instead? You know, like your friend did.
No way! I won't be controlled by you!
Well, we'll see about that. With my new powers and my superior intelligence, it would be so easy to put you under my control. You could fight it all you wanted. Be able to resist. Like this! Ow! Is that painful? Give it up! Join me! Unless you do, the pain you're feeling will only get worse.
No! I won't!
You really think you can fight and beat me? You're no match for my powers.
I don't want to! I won't!
Wow! What's going on? My powers! Why aren't they working?
I'll tell you why.
What?
Power alone isn't the true strength. Well, something like that.
I can't believe this is happening! I have no use for you now! Get out of here!
Hey, wait!
Take this!
It's time for Specter. Unfortunately, this phase is pretty easy. Just make sure you don't get hit by these little energy shots. Don't jump in the freaking fire. Of course, collect any cookies in the way. And just hit it with the stun club. I think you can do damage against it. Oh, holy frick, hold on. There we go. I think you can damage it with a super hoop. I just find it more useful to just swap to it last second and just do that all day. And look at this. We're already almost 20, at least on my side. 21 minutes. Don't worry, there's no dialogue here. 21 minutes. And this is just the second part of this. And believe it or not, this is not the finality of the game. This is not. You already know what's going to happen if you fault this long enough. If we do end up capturing Specter, all that's going to happen is that we got to go back and collect all the apes before we can call this playthrough finished. This is basically the part 1 that's ending in a part 2 of a video level, or of a levels video. Like, I'm covering an entire era. I don't even know why I'm so tongue-tied today. It's actually ridiculous. Like, I'm covering an entire era's videos worth throughout this whole process of just trying to get through this. Okay, so the best shot, as we've already talked about before, would be the slingback shooter on its power mode, and I completely missed. What's cool is that these little things right here, even though you can't destroy them, they can actually well, maybe you could. I've never been able to successfully destroy these things, and I find them actually a lot more helpful than harmful. I missed again. I'm the worst shot in the world. Like, holy frick. I make jokes about the apes having stormtrooper aim, but they don't got jack on me. Oh, so it's not me, it's just the freaking hurt box. What was that? But yes, the reason why you want to do this is that each arm has its own HP. Hit it enough times or hit it with enough damage, it falls off. Now I gotta do the same thing on the other side. Instantly hitting it. Gonna start firing all these random shots that never aim at a corner for some reason. Yeah, you just can't hit them. Or maybe it's just another hitbox shenanigans, just like before. Now this part is pretty cool, because now instead of shooting all this, you're gonna start shooting the projectiles on the platform. I swore. No, it hit. Let's calm down. I want to think that the main reason why this stuff looks like it's not hitting is because I'm playing this on emulator. Stuff like this happens all the time on emulators. It doesn't like properly render all the data and everything. Will not be the first time this has happened on this channel, and it certainly will not be the last. Oh yeah!
You ruined everything! If it weren't for you, everything would be perfect!
Specter, put a stop to this now! I'm taking you back to the amusement park.
You must be joking! You're not taking me anywhere! I'll never go back! I'm never going back to that rotten place! You listen, and you listen good! I will return! And when I do, I'll destroy you and the world as you know it! So you better be ready, because next time, I won't fail!
Wait! Specter! Yes!
You did great.
We're missing one ape out of all this. It's kind of crazy that it took us 2 videos to do this, but yeah. This is the first part of Ape Escape 1 all done. Where we just gotta make sure we get up to catching Specter. And speedruns, this is basically where some runs end. Some go for all apes. Some go for all the apes and the time trials, which I have mentioned that I'm still not going to do for this playthrough, because it's basically the same thing but a lot faster, and it's not like going through all the medals in this game will unlock you anything crazy like in Crash Bandicoot, for example, where it's like where in Crash 3 or Crash 3 you basically get the second ending. And in this game, the second ending only gets unlocked after capturing all the apes and then Specter. But Crash 3, you have to do all that, and then you'll have to get the gems and the relics in order to get everything. And get the true 105% ending. Same for Alpha Cortex is 106. And the GBA titles. And anyway, before I end up talking about Crash games again, I will still say that this game is still a masterpiece that basically walks the line for utter amazing Ape Escape games. I do kind of wish that there was more that this game done. When I say more, I don't mean like more things to do, because Lord knows that we still got things to do on this, including the mini games now that we've unlocked all 3 of them. So we're not done on that part. In fact, I'm still missing Specter coins, so I'm not even finished with all those either. And the thing is, I don't think you can skip the cutscene, and even if I could, I mean the credits, even if I could skip the credits, I would also be skipping the cutscene. So it's one of those early games where, yes, you have to sit through the credits first before you get to the cutscene. At least for me. You guys get the luxury of skipping all this. Not that I hope you actually skip this, because there's actually a few more things they want to talk about. So, since we're still in the credits, Crash Team Rumble. We've been waiting to talk about this one for a good bit. I'm still super looking forward to doing like videos on this, but admittedly, because I'm going through a lot of single player games on this, it's actually been really tough trying to find time for this that isn't the weekends to be able to play this. So pretty much it's like I pretty much have to put in a lot of time into the weekend, probably look up some videos over Crash Team Rumble just so I could be able to like keep up with this. And as I've seen so far with the streams and everything, off the few weeks this game has already been out, it's a little nuts. Some of y'all are a little insane with these strategies. But that's a good thing. You're supposed to be insane. Remember, that's part of our outro. But with that being said, I really do hope at some point in the future we do get another Ape Escape game. Like a mainline one. All the spin-offs are great, especially Ape Quest, not just because it basically started this channel, but because it took the silliness factor, it owned up to it, made side quests on it, and gave some of the craziest animations and crazy damage throughout the game. But yeah, for mainline games, I do want those to come back, and I want them to come back in full force. If they have to tread through the whole remaster process just so we can get these games again, I feel like they already have done that too, because like they already re-released these older games onto the modern platforms, but they're not all in one. They can still do that. They can.
Specter will definitely be back, and when he is, I'm sure he'll do more evil. Professor, I'll go back and find Specter.
That's a good idea. But first, use the time station to return to the past and check each era for any remaining monkeys on the loose. We can't leave any of them wandering around. While you do that, I'll go back to the lab and track down Specter. Then we'll find him and stop him for good.
I cannot wait for that point. But yes, this is the end of part 1 of Ape Escape. The game, I mean. This ain't nowhere near a part 1 of this whole freaking playthrough. But now part 2 begins, where we're gonna go back into some of the eras we weren't able to before, get the last gadget in the game, and get everything. The best part about this, though, is that because I have went through and retreaded through some of these areas, it won't be as crazy as it was in Ape Escape 2 or 3, where you have to go back to at least every level just because they decided, you know what, let's release some apes that wasn't in your initial playthrough at all. I don't know why Ape Escape 3 did that, because now you basically have to play every single level over again. My only complaint with that game. But yes, this is Artorias Spoilers. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay insane, stay natural fuel, stay suited, just already alive. And of course, as always, stay warped. Stay warped!